Hi, I am Victoria Maclean and welcome to another Mug of Magic with me. I'm just catching up with everybody on the group chat. Hello Cherry, hello Maddie, even though you're Joker King. Hello darling. Let me move the camera down a little bit. It's such a frustrating thing because you can't see how it looks until after you've gone live. I'm so stuffed today. It is unbelievable. I feel so sick. I'm eating way too much food. So we've had a little advert then, blooming adverts in it, but if they weren't there I wouldn't earn any money at all. So how is everybody? How are you today? I would say I have my mug, but I don't have my mug. I have a glass and it's full of Coke. Just plain Coke, no alcohol. Well, hello everyone. Raoul, hello darling. Kate, hello sweetheart. How are you doing? One of my patrons. Cherry, hello my love. Oh, I love your cauldron. Love the whole room. I know, isn't it? Les Chroniques, Macqueet. I always get that wrong. I'm so sorry, but hello darling. Another one of my patrons. Thank you for joining me. Hello Astrid, another one of my patrons. Oh my goodness, you're all popping up. It's lovely to have you with me. Joe Cartsmith, hello darling. Raoul, hello sweetheart. I promised I'm here. Greetings from Mumbai. No, Miami. Oh my God, you live in Miami. You're so lucky. Every time I see the word Miami, I think of the Will Smith song because I love Will Smith. We got me and my tea. Hi, sweetheart. Welcome back to my channel. Mr. Fish Fortnite. Mr. Fish Fortnite. Who's this? Are you a Fortnite fan, are you, my darling? Please tell me. I'd love to know. Hello, Alison. Hello, Alison. How are you doing, my darling? Nina, hello sweetheart. You're a newbie, well not a newbie to my channel. You've been with us a few times, haven't you? Millie Formston, hi Victoria, hope you're well. I'm good. Danielle, hello my love. Joe M, hello darling, welcome back. And Nina again, welcome back. So obviously I remember you, darling. Karen Ford, greetings from New York. Oh my goodness, I am very jealous. Potter Poppet, hello my darling. Oh, Potter Poppet, congratulations sweetheart. I'm saying it now. You are my Victoria Maclean's YouTuber Spotlight channel today. So check out Potter Poppet, her link is down below. And when this video is uploaded, which normally is tomorrow morning because it takes so long, I will put Potter Poppet's link to her channel in with the video and at the end of the video as well. So congratulations Suzanne. Is it Suzanne or Susan? Susie, I just know you as. What have we got? Clementine, hello my love. It's early there, isn't it, sweetheart, in New Zealand? Isn't it something like 5 o'clock there? Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Josie who, hello my love. Hello Harry, he can't come in the video, but shout hello. Hello. Are you going to have some watermelon now, are you? Mm-hmm. Okay, go and have some watermelon then. Go on. Hi guys. Oh, Mr. Fish Fortnite. You love Harry Potter and Fortnite. Harry does too, very much. So what have we got? Let's have a look. Alyssa, hello, darling. How are you, sweetheart? Another one of my patrons. Alex, hello, my love. How are you? Alana Gorman, hello, sweetheart. Me and my tea. Love the Express t-shirt. I know, innit? I thought, which one haven't I worn for a video yet? So I thought I'd put this one on. I love it too. It's so colourful. What we got? You're very welcome. I love you too, Potter Poppet. Well done, my darling. Susanna. See, now my auntie's Susanna, right? And I don't like her. So you're just going to be Susie, all right? Susie, that's it. Because Susie's not so bad. Oh my goodness, my nose. I'm so sorry. You know me and my nose when I do these live videos. Judy Little Eyes. Hello, my love. I'm good, thanks, Alison. Just finished my dinner. So have I. My husband, oh my God, it's so funny. He bought these big kind of tea loaves, right? And they're big round things like this. And what he does is he cuts them in half and then he puts ham and cheese on them and then cooks them under the grill and then puts them together. And then we have them like that as cut in fours. So I literally almost have eaten like a whole half loaf. Okay, so we're talking like that much bread, and I'm not meant to eat bread because I shouldn't eat wheat. I've got an intolerance to wheat, not a bad one, but it's not pleasant. And I feel so sick, but my God, was it so tasty. Right, okay. Me and my tea, yeah, he's a bugger. He'll be back down later, Harry will. And we got Rose. Hello, my darling. Lovely to have you back, sweetheart. Hello, Harry. Ash just says, oh, Harry's going to get all these messages when I see him in a minute. Your nails always look so gorgeous. I'm jealous. Millie, I did them yesterday because I tell you what I did, right, is but thank you very much for the compliment, my love. I actually took it off for about a week. So I had obviously my gels on, took it off for about a week. So I'm getting really good at it now. And I use normal nail varnish. So obviously when you saw my necklace video, oh, excuse me, I'm so full. I had the same colour nail varnish as that, so that was just normal nail varnish. And then I took it off then because it was starting to chip. It's only cheap, it was. And then I painted this, like, I found an old bottle of gold nail, like a gold nail varnish that I actually hadn't used before, but it was like a really nice rose gold. So anyway, I painted that on, looked at it like this and thought, oh, that's nice. Painted more on and it just looked awful. It went all bubbly and horrible and just gross. So what I did is I took it off, put these babies on, and I'm matching everywhere now, so I'm happy. Sydney, hello darling, how are you? Potter Poppet, hello me, Muddy. La 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 la. Nina, I retweet and share your channel on Twitter and your book because I love your content. Nina, thank you so much. You know, I'm so close to 8,000 subscribers now. It's like, yes, I'm so chuffed. I know it's weird because speaking of my book, I had a text message, not a text message, an email about a week ago from a publisher regarding my book. So I don't know what's going to happen with that because I self-published. It was easier, but she's given me all these reasons for me to go with this publishing company, and I don't know. I'm just going to have to wait and see what happens. See whether somebody actually does want to publish it. I don't know. It'd be pretty cool. But I know I'm also being nagged to write another book, which I can't at the moment. I don't have time, but I'd love to. Baby Harry, I'm sure naming your baby had nothing to do with Harry Potter. Cherry Blossom, come on now. I know you're fairly new to the channel, but you should know me by now, my darling. Yes, he was very much named after Harry Potter, and my eldest son is Daniel. Technically wasn't named after Daniel Radcliffe, because I hadn't actually watched the films by that point. However, if I had have named him after anybody, it would have been Daniel Radcliffe. So, Joe Smith, Potter Poppet. We'll stick with Susie. Yes, we will, darling. Raoul, Vic, what is the most precious collectible object? Do you mean, Raoul, do you mean collectible object ever? Or do you mean something in my own collection? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to try and get through them because I know I missed a lot last time because it sounds awful, but I've noticed that obviously the more successful my lives get, the harder it is for me to go through everyone. So I do try very hard, but obviously as it's getting more successful, which is fantastic, I love that, it is getting harder for me to read through them, but so I am trying very, very much to go through every single one. I didn't mean to put a 7. I don't know what that means. I didn't notice any different. Oh, there we are. So how do you... Oh, sorry. This is what I mean. Totally missed your comment, Joe Cartsmith. How do I become a patron? I keep forgetting. I also, sorry for my spelling. One, don't apologise for your spelling, my darling. I am dyslexic. My spelling is horrendous. In fact, Word hates me because everything I write is always underlined in red. If you want to become a patron, there is a link in the description of this video. I will post it now for you in the group chat. But if you become a patron, there is so many perks to becoming a patron. Load of my wonderful followers who are joining us today are patrons for my channel. Hopefully that will work. And you get so many perks. So the idea is there's 4 different tiers. It's like how I described it last time. It's like sponsoring an owl, but I'm the owl, if that makes sense. It helps the money that I get from being sponsored. Obviously, you get perks as well, but the money I get from being sponsored goes into my YouTube channel and also continuing to bring Hogwarts to you, and also towards my 8 episode series that I'll be doing once the lockdown is lifted, because we're still in lockdown in Wales, and I will be touring the country and showing you some incredible places for the Harry Potter world. So it all works towards that, so you get some fantastic perks from becoming a patron. And the people that are already in my Patreon, Clementine's in here, isn't she? So I've got, and I think Elisa's in here as well, isn't she? Who else is in here that's from one of my patrons? I've got some fantastic patrons in here who were on my, who were in my VIP group chat. And bless Clementine, she posted up this morning saying how much she loved being a member of the group chat. So we have a really good laugh on there. I just noticed I've just had a new patron. I didn't see the name, but if you join Patron, you will get a personal message from me, and we can correspond on the website as well. So it's really personal, and it's really lovely to know that I've got such wonderful followers out there. Right, so let me go on. I've answered Joe's question, so thank you much for your question, Joe. Oh my goodness, you guys have talked loads. Thank you very much. It would be awful if there was nobody talking at all. Okay, where are we? Okay, who's your favourite class? What's your favourite class at Hogwarts? I love Defence Against the Dark Arts. Mr. Fish Fortnite. I love potions. I love potions. But my teacher, as much as I love Snape, my teacher would be Professor Slughorn, because one, Half-Blood Prince is my favourite film out of all of them, and I just love the idea of playing about with, you know, making these potions. I wouldn't want to be a Seamus Finnegan where he blows up everything and he gets a face full. And of course when they're trying to make the draft of Living Death, they just make such a mess, and it crawls across the floor and it falls out of the water, and it just, yeah, it's just complete chaos. That's one of my favourite scenes in that film. So I think my favourite class would be potions. What have we got? Template. Hello darling, how are you? Alana Gorman, I'm good. I got my college exam and assignment results back today, and I passed my first year. I get to do my second year in September. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Congratulations, Alana. I've still got 2 assignments to do. Oh. I'm in the middle of doing my essay at the moment, which is 2,500 words. It doesn't sound too bad, but it's the way everything has to be structured completely throws my brain, and I've only got 3 support classes left until I need to hand it in. And I've also got to do a 10-minute video on 5 Harry Potter filming locations and choose 5 other filming locations that could have been used instead. That's really difficult considering we're stuck in our houses, but I've got to do it by, I think it's the 19th of June. So it's, oh, I'll get it done, but it's like, there's places here. We've got a gorgeous quarry here. So it's possible that we could add stuff like that. Excuse me again. Oh my God, I've just eaten and you can tell. And we've got a beautiful cave as well behind the house. Big slate cave. It's like a massive cavern with this huge opening going into it. But this time of year and further on, it gets almost impossible to get to because it gets so overgrown. But I'd love to try and get there and see if I can get any shots, because at least I'm not going too far. So congratulations, Alana, darling. That's wonderful. I'm hoping that I will have good news as well once I finish mine. Template. No, I remember your photo, but I don't remember you. Tell me a little bit more about you, my darling. But hello, sweetheart. My memory, as everyone who's watching knows, my memory is horrific. So please don't take offence. Elizabeth Fotheringham. Hi, Victoria. Emma Fotheringham. Hello, my darling. Louise Briggs, how are you? You had a lazy day. I have. I've been watching Twilight. I've been sat on that sofa doing absolutely nothing because I think everyone saw my Instagram post this morning where I literally look like Frazzle Rock. For those who don't know Frazzle Rock is, Google it, because it's like crazy hair. Could hardly speak because I was so. But yeah, I just sat there and I watched, once I got up, which because I was nagged by Harry, I literally sat in front of the TV. I watched all of Twilight, kept pausing it because there was loads of little bits to get done, like doing the washing and the normal house things. And then I sat down, started watching New Moon, and Adam hates Twilight, right? So I literally had to just turn it off when he got in. But it's okay. He's out all day tomorrow working again in security. So it's fine. I can watch them tomorrow. It's okay. Or I'll go upstairs and go to bed and watch them. I don't care. Right, okay. Joe M, let's have a look. I have a question I would be thrilled if you could answer. If you were to write a magical book to be sold in Flourish and Blots, what would the title be and what would it be about? Oh, wow. Because you asked this question, didn't you, for my Q&A? I think it's because I couldn't come up with an answer. My battery died on my camera, stupid thing. What would it be about? Something mysterious. I love any kind of myths and legends and things. So maybe because you had J.K. Rowling, obviously in the wizarding world, it wasn't written by J.K. Rowling, but the Tales of Beedle the Bard. Maybe a book about the history of those stories, perhaps? What would the title be? The Origins of Tales the Beedle the Bard. How's that? I love anything kind of mysterious and kind of, oh, it gets you thinking, you know. Maybe not so hard to read, though. It's got to be easy to read, okay? You know what I'm like. Right, Cherry Blossom. Would you mention Harry? Mentioned Harry? I thought you were talking about your man, but that is cool. Your baby boy's name is Harry. Cherry Blossom, yeah, my husband's called Adam. And Harry's my little bugger. And then you have Daniel, who's 18, who is my eldest son. And then you have my daughter Monica, who's 21, who lives in London. I'm very, very proud of Mummy because she's kind of spread her wings and she's moved away, which was hard, but we helped her. She worked on Star Wars to start with, which was amazing because her name's in the credits. Mummy's very proud. And now she's waiting for them to start filming other things again. So she worked in the Harry Potter studios for 6 months and loved it, but then she was offered an apprenticeship with another like a TV company or film company, so because that's what she wants to do. She's gone and she's done that now. She's waiting for them to start filming again, but it's taking a while. Astrid, do you know your Hogwarts trunks sell t-shirts separately? Because like the t-shirt that you are wearing for them. Oh, Astrid, I don't know. I know that Hagrid's trunk, this is a little bit of an FYI for everybody who's waiting for things on Hagrid's trunk or would like to buy things from Hagrid's trunk. Excuse me again. Hagrid's trunk's actually taken everything off their website temporarily. Only temporarily, because she, bless her to be fair, she's quality of her stuff is so good. She's been absolutely inundated with orders. So she's taken everything off the website to be able to fulfill everybody's orders. And of course, the next box that should be coming this month. So once that's sorted, she'll be putting everything on the website again. As for the t-shirts, I think she might do. I know that she puts them on straight away, the items in her boxes straight away, individually. But she always puts like a warning over it saying spoiler alert before you enter that particular item that's in that trunk that's just been sent. So hopefully, yeah, this one will be on the website, but when it's all up and running again. Because I'm still waiting for items from Hagrid's trunk myself. Okay. Louise Briggs, I can't wait to get my hair cut. My hair is okay. I never wear it in a ponytail when I do my videos, so I thought I would today. But my roots are so long. I so need to get them done. Let's have a look. Emma Fotheringham, what are you up to today? What are you doing today? Well, watching Twilight, eating junk, which I'm so good at, drinking Coke, which I shouldn't be, but it is diet, eating watermelon, because we love watermelon in the house at the moment, so Adam's just bought another one from work, so we'll be having that. Oh, sorry, Maddie. Yes, Harry's phone's probably dead. Have you tried messaging him on Xbox? All right, I can call him if you want. Hang on. Harry! I can hear somebody. Bobo! And yes, we call him Bobo. After Haribo Sweets. Cherry Blossom, I was having a go. I know you named him because of the movies. Yeah, exactly, innit? Well, how could I not? Kate Gillingham, have you ever seen J.K. Rowling's Magic Beyond Word? Yes. So good. Such a good film. Love it. And have you watched A Year in the Life of J.K. Rowling? It used to only be on the the Wizards Collection box set, but it's now available to watch on YouTube. Harry! Bobo! Come here, darling! Everyone's covering their ears going, stop yelling, Victoria! Maddie's asking, is your phone dead?
No.
Right, well, she's trying to get hold of you.
On what?
I don't know. Maddie, what are you trying to get hold of Harry on?
Hi, Mads.
Go on. She'll probably pop up now. Oh, Sean, thank you, darling. I try. She says, hi, you're the best. Hello, my love. He says, hi, you're the best. Raoul, in your own collection. Oh, right, okay. It's my Dumbledore's office cabinet. If you haven't seen that, I will put a little link down for you to see it. I'm just going through your questions as quick as I can. Let's have a look. Try and find... this video. No, that's there. It is. It's absolutely beautiful. I think last time I did a live, if you guys remember, my stomach was incredibly loud.
Mum, can you ask Maddie what she's trying to call me?
I have done, baby. I'll have to get... I can't just zoom down to have a look, so I'll lose my place on my questions. Okay. All right, she'll contact you. Do you want to shut the door for me, sweetheart?
Bye, Mum's viewers.
Go. Everyone says hi, by the way.
Hello.
I love the spine candle cherry blossom. Yes, that was from... We had this discussion last time, but when I said that I put it in the description, it was no longer available. But I think there is... If you go to that, I think people posted in there that there was... if you go in the comments of my last video... I think there's links to spine candles in the description, not in the description, in the chat. So have a look at that, Cherry Blossom. What have you been up to today? Lots of Twilight stuff. Ben, Buffy, Rose, my love. Elizabeth Fotheringham, it worked. Abby Davis, Dragonfly Adventures. Hi, Victoria. Nice to catch your live today. Off to work soon. Hope you and your family are well. We are absolutely fine, my darling. Thank you so much for asking. And I hope work goes really well for you. It was me. Millie, was that you that put the thing up about the candle? Eliza, it is brilliant to be a patron, isn't it, darling? I love the fact that I've got such fantastic patrons. Rebecca Butler, hello, my love. Welcome back to my channel. Gryffindor Princess, hello, my darling. Welcome back. Olive Mad, another one of my VIP patrons. Hi, Victoria. The Slytherin Common Room in the studio tour is going to be awesome. What would the next expansion you would love to see? For me, I would love it if they did the trio's bedrooms. I'd love the idea of that. However, somebody posted up on my Harry Potter UK page, now I know it's not true because I've asked, unfortunately, that they said the next expansion was rumoured to be Nocturne Alley, like in Florida, in Orlando. It's not, sadly, but for me, I think the next expansion, I'd love it if they did Nocturne Alley like they did in Florida, because it's so cool. I love it. I could spend all day in there with the things you can do with the interactive ones. I'd love it if they did that in the Wizarding World, in Harry Potter Studios, where you can use the interactive ones. Oh, it'd be so good. Carthy, hello, darling. A fan of you from India, saying hi to you. A massive fan of you. Hello, my darling. How are you? How's India? I bet it's lovely out there at the moment. Louise Briggs, which Harry Potter film did you watch today? I didn't in the end. I watched Twilight. But the last film I watched was Half-Blood Prince. I love Half-Blood Prince. I could watch that literally on loop over and over again. Oh, Liam, wow, the cursed necklace really brings the cabinet together. Thank you. It's looking pretty scary. I swear it's cursed. Where are we at? Joe Cart-Smith. Thank you so much for going to become one of the patrons after this. Thank you so much, Joe. It means the world to me. Make sure you check all of the extras as well for it, my love, to make sure which one would suit you better. Amy P. Hi, Victoria. I really like watching your videos. Can you give us any hints about your future videos, please? Oh, well. For my videos this week, for one of them, I decided, I don't know if you saw what I got in the post yesterday, but I'm going to do a video about those things there. So have a look at my community chat, and it's in there what the future chat will be, or future video it will be this week. Can't even talk. I have planned my future collaboration, my very first one. I will not say with whom, but I have got my first collaboration coming along, hopefully here in my own Harry Potter area. So that's going to be really exciting, but it's going to be a surprise until it happens. Rebecca Hedges, hey Harry Potter family, hello darling, how are you? Hi Victoria, fan of Kiki channel. Hi Victoria, love your videos. What would you say is the most valuable item in your in all of Harry Potter collectibles? It would be the first edition Harry Potter Philosopher's Stone, obviously. That would be the most, well no actually that's a lie. That's not the most valuable, because the value of those has dropped. They've gone down to about 33,000. They were 60,000 about a year ago. I think the most valuable item is something that the Potter collector owns. I'm very jealous, but to be fair, he has to have it for his collection because he has every single book. It is the Tales of Beedle the Bard book that was released by Amazon. If you remember that she did the 7 prints after the films were finished, she did a print of Tales of Beedle the Bard. I wonder if they've got I have got the book, but the book is somewhere I can't get to at the moment. Let me see if I can have a quick look and I can find the Sotheby catalogue. And then you'll know what I'm talking about. Nope. It's not there. Nope, can't see it. Well, I can see it, but there's no way I'm going to get to it under there. It's right underneath, because obviously I'm doing it in my room. Everything's been pushed into that corner at the moment, so it's like swimming through like this. The most valuable, I think, is when you first ordered, because obviously she sold these Tales of Beedle the Bard books. She sold one of them, sorry. She gave 6 to friends and family and people who helped her with the books during the time that they were being created. And then the 7th book, The Magical 7, she sold at auction in Sotheby's. That got bought by Amazon. Now, Amazon then replicated 50,000 of them. The first people to order the books, the first 100 people to pre-order the book, got a signed copy by J.K. Rowling. That is now become one of the most valuable items in the Harry Potter collectible world. I don't know how much they're worth. I would dread to think. But that is probably the most valuable, I think. I'm not sure. Well, the book itself that was sold, probably the most valuable. That's probably gone up to maybe about 1.4, 1.8 now. Million, that is. Not like, you know, pounds. Not like £10, you know. But it's a lot. But Pete has one of the signed copies. Yeah, it's a very incredible thing to have. Okay, let's have a look. Let me have a look. Have I Cherry Blossom, have I ever had the chance to meet J.K. Rowling? Sadly, no. I have friends who know her and work with her and see her once a month. But I have never ever met her. I've been to her house, outside her house that she lives in now. She's probably in lockdown in now. And I've been to the one, because the house she's just bought her children, that was her children's home. There's obviously there's rumours she bought it back in 2011. Obviously, we only found out recently. That's not far from my house, so her other house is just up the road from me. But I have never met her. No, she's very much a recluse. She's very clever at hiding. Da, da, da. Whisperer, hello darling, how are you? Rachel Broxton, hello my love, how are you sweetheart? Lovely to see you both. Clementine, my goodness, 3 of my patrons in one go, I love it. Highly recommend joining Patron. The perks are so worth it. I have met some of the most amazing people. So pleased to be supporting. Oh, thank you so much, Clementine. And I honestly, you've made my day being one of my VIPs as well. I love our group chat. Love Fraggle Rock. You love Fraggle Rock, do you, Cherry Blossom? I remember the song. I didn't like the things that lived above. Hello, Kaylee. How are you, darling? Lovely to see you, sweetheart. Alison, Creesha. Leanne's first college assignment has to be in for next Friday. but going by what her lecturers say, she has passed everything. Alison, that's incredible news. Oh my goodness, I hope that's what happens with me. I love it. Whisperer says, if you are wondering if the VIP patron is worth it, yes it is. Thank you. We do talk a lot, don't we? It's great. Nina Marie, dance your cares away, worries for another day, let the music play, down Fraggle Rock. Oh my god. Oh my god, that program was, it was like, what was it, Teabag? That scared the life out of me, that did. She was brilliant though at Teabag. Raymond Rivas, hello my darling, how are you? Elizabeth Fotheringham, I've been watching Fantastic Beasts as I need my niffler fix to keep me going. I totally get it. I really do get it. I love my niffler. You should see, in fact I did a video of my Stife niffler. It's an old video it is. It's well over a year ago. And I did a little thing where he's pinched all my stuff and ends up in Newt Scamander's suitcase. I loved doing that because I used all my sparkle. I loved that video. That was great. Oh, thank you very much, Cherry Blossom. Yeah, she's a very lucky girl. I have a 21-year-old Kaylee, I do. Yeah, she's almost 22, believe it or not, and Daniel's almost 19. It's one of my most favourite t-shirts. I love my So Much Potter Poppet. It is a good t-shirt, isn't it? I can't believe I ripped my my 3 Unforgivable Curses. I'm going to have to buy another one. I'm gutted. Joe M, thanks for the book title. I'm making my own light up magical book lamp library out of recycled bits and bobs. I made my throne like that. I love it, my iron throne. I'm looking for inspiration. Thank you very much for your answer. Oh, bless you, darling. Astrid, thanks for answering my question. You're very welcome, Astrid, and welcome back, my darling. Louise Briggs, have you had your Geek Gear box yet for May? No, they sent an email out today saying that they're struggling with the orders at the moment. No, they're not struggling with the orders. They're catching up with the orders. I think they've got 3 things going out first this month, and then the Wizardry box will be next then, so maybe end of next week, beginning of the following week that we start shipping them, my love. But no, I haven't had them yet. Olive Mad, could you pick a top 3 costumes from the films? Mine would be Dolores Umbridge, yes, the pink fluffy outfit, Hermione's Yule Ball dress, and Trelawney's kooky costume. It's got to be, for me, it's got to be one of the Violas, one of the Beauxbatons, obviously, because I love my Beauxbaton costume. I live in that. I love McGonagall's costume, the fact she has that big kind of high collar. And Rita Skeeter, well, Umbridge, I think, Rita Skeeter a joint third, I think. That would be mine. You've tried calling him. All right, okay, Maddie, I will tell him, my darling. I love your Vanishing Cabinet earrings by Fan Corner Creations. They're so good, aren't they? Totally forgot I was wearing them. You've got good eyes, Clementine. But yeah, I love these earrings. She's so clever. She's looking for, isn't she looking for, what's the word I'm looking for? People to advertise for her, I think. So it might be worth giving her a little drop of her a line. I love how good the opal necklace looks in the cabinet. It does look beautiful. It sounded like Ron Weasley's mum when you hollered for Harry. Oh my God, Ronald Weasley! How dare you steal that car? Your son is so sweet. Yeah, sometimes. Would you like to make your own subscription box, Rebecca Butler? I'd love to. Problem is, I don't know if I would be clever enough. I do always write down a list of things that would be good in subscription boxes. I've got a long list on my phone. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through the films and have a look. And obviously you've got the books as well. I'd like to, but I don't know if I'd be any good. I'd have to kind of, yeah. Obviously I've got my pin badge coming soon, so that's as creative as I get. That should be going on sale around the 5th of June. Would you do a video with Cherry or any other Harry Potter YouTubers? I'd love to do a video with Flourish and Bloss, I would, but she doesn't tend to do videos with other YouTubers. But that, I think, is Flourish and Bloss. Blossom is lovely, lovely, lovely girl. I can't wait till Harry can be in the video. Yeah, I know. He can be in a video, but he can't be in a live. Would you ever do your own subscription box? Yes, I've just answered that one. Nina, hi Victoria. I tweeted a picture of the Potter family tree, and I was wondering if you noticed you look like Lily Potter. She's your twin. Oh, thank you. It is a really big compliment. I think I saw something that's come through, so I will have a look on my phone afterwards. Danielle Carroll. What's your favourite reaction to your channel when you got started? What's your favourite family reaction to your channel? I don't know. I mean, the boys think it's great. They think it's like mum's a YouTuber. Daniel said to me, because he's doing film and TV as well as I am, and it was only a couple of months ago, and he said, Mummy said you're starting to look like a proper YouTuber now, he said, and he's like proper YouTube mad. So for him to say that was a big compliment. It's a huge compliment for them to notice. So they're very, very proud. Obviously the goal will always be the silver play button, always, but that's a long way off, but maybe I'll get there one day. Gryffindor Princess, I've been so excited this week because I got my first Noble collection. Did you send me pictures of it? Was it you? But or did you put a thing up on Instagram to show what you had? I love getting Noble collection. It's beautiful. I love to be a patron. Astrid, yes, you are a patron, my darling. I'm so happy you joined us. Liam, what's your favourite wand from the Wizarding World? That's a good question. It changes. At the moment, it's Snape's. I love Snape's wand, but I also love Dumbledore's wand from Fantastic Beasts with the twisted black. And I love Newt Scamander's because it's so simple. So it does change. It does change. Raymond Reavers, hi, how are you planning a trip to the Noble Collection shop in London when all of this is over? Whenever I'm in London, because obviously Monica lives in London, so we do go into London and do Harry Potter things, especially Mina shop. That is I highly recommend you visit. If you're ever in London, Mina Lima shop is where you need to be. That place is amazing. And obviously the Noble Collection shop. I do always love it in there, and what I love about the Noble Collection shop is when you go in there, obviously there's the normal floor, and you've got the beautiful, what looks like the Ollivander shop in the background. It's beautiful. And then you go down the stairs and you've got more Harry Potter things, pardon me, and you've got like Lord of the Rings and all that sort of thing. But if you go right to the back of the shop, it shows you items that have been discontinued, like the Noble Collection spine candle and stuff like that, Hermione's bag, Harry's glasses. It's got so many items that used to be available by Noble Collection, and you can't touch them. You can't even open the cabinet. They get a £30,000 fine if they sold them to anybody, because I've spoken to them. But yeah, I highly recommend Noble Collection downstairs right at the back, and Mina Lima. They're my two recommendations. And is it Hamleys? Hamleys has got down. It's the Hamleys on. Is it Piccadilly Circus? Or is it Oxford Road, Oxford Street? If you go to Hamleys and go downstairs, they've got a whole floor dedicated to Harry Potter. It's amazing. Let's have a look. I wish they did all the Harry Potter films with the deleted scenes in the actual films. Madison Kyle, they do the extended version. Which I know it's not the same thing, but if on the Wizards Collection box set, you can choose to watch the extended versions on some of the films, not all of them. And then you've got I can't remember what it's called. It's like where you can watch the films and you can delve in further while you're watching the film. So they'll have like behind the scenes things pop up, and you just click to press it and it comes up and you watch it and so on. But that's really good. That's worth it. We're actually watching the Lord of the Rings extended versions at the moment. I watched them before, but I'm watching them again now. Sydney Greaves, what is your opinion on the Harry Potter jewellery collection released by Pandora? I like it. I don't like the characters. I don't like them turning the Harry Potter characters into like cartoony looking things, or the anime look. because I had a beautiful Pandora bracelet for my birthday from my editor Janice Maria and their partners John and Richard, and it's absolutely beautiful. And it's, the necklace is obviously, it's got a gorgeous golden snitch on it. It's a hard bangle, and then on the other side of the bangle it says I open at the close. And they got me the Ravenclaw one with the little crystals inside as well. So those I love the train. I love all the little, I love the Hogwarts castle as well that you can get as well. It's beautiful. But the characters I'm not so fussed on. Dobby looks cute though, but I'm not so fussed on the characters. Borgin Burke's cabinet is perfect. Fan of Kiki channel. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do, you can't see it properly where you are, but let me move the camera up a bit. Just there where it says Borgin and Burke's, I'm gonna have, hopefully have auctioneers written underneath, but it's gonna have to be done in freehand, so it's gonna be hard to do. So it's going to be tiring, so I'm saving my energy to do it. Whisperer, how are Oki and Pikachu doing, sweetheart? Oki and Pikachu. Whisperer SDI actually made me a beautiful, huge Okami, crocheted an Okami for me, and crocheted a Pygmy Puff. And I've called it Oki and Pikachu because he's bright pink and he's fluffy. And I had a birth certificate and everything. They are doing absolutely brilliantly, and I love them. Thank you so much. They're on my bed, they are. They're with all my nifflers. So it's amazing. So it's like a little family together. I actually have it. Have what? Tell me, because I'm crap. As in the Wizards collection, are you on about? Kelly Robinson, hello from Augusta, Georgia. Wow, hello my darling, nice to have you with us. Reboot your life, hello my love, another one of my patrons. Hi beautiful ladies, so great to see you live again. Thank you so much for joining me my darling. Again, if you want to become a patron, please check the link in the description. And I want to thank my patrons because I have a list of you all here. I have, is it 18 patrons now? I have Whisperer Crochet. I have Clementine Hobby. I have Elisa Van Collier. Van Collier, is that right? I can never pronounce names. I know you was Elisa, obviously. Natalie Mulholland Dunn, Reboot Your Life, I've just seen, Steph Jones, Jessie Owens, hi Jessie, Katie Powell, Astrid Mulkins, UK Deals and Giveaways, Kira Roycroft, Sarah Pamenta, Rachel Brooks, I know you're joining us, my darling, Bianca Taylor, Renee Clough, Craig Cox, Olive Mad, who I know is with us, and Buffy R. Carey. So they are my patrons so far. You guys are incredible and you rock. So thank you so much for joining me. Hi Victoria, you're getting new sets of Harry Potter Lego. Oh, the Lego. Well, I've got one of the new sets that Adam bought me. No, I haven't. I've got the two last pieces from the final set before. But I've just had 4 of the old antique Harry Potter sets sent to me. It was a ridiculously low price for what I got. I couldn't tell you exactly what I have. I know that one of them is the Hagrid's hut. And I have, I think it's the Potions Classroom, the Chamber of Secrets, Philosopher's Stone trapdoor where they kept catching the flying keys, I think, and another one as well. So I've had those recently, so I can't really be naughty and get more Lego, but the Lego sets do look good. I have a first edition with her name as Rowena Ravenclaw. Oh, really, darling? There is quite a few that were like that. So they did make a mistake a couple of times. So you'd have to send me all the details to show me what it looks like inside and out. Because there's about 7, I think it's 7 ways of telling if something's an actual first edition, as in the one that everyone wants. Hello, Harry D. How are you doing? Joe Cottsmith, can I please ask a question? Or you don't have to answer it. I don't want you, but what is your least favourite Harry Potter book or film? There is no harm in asking me that, darling. I wasn't a fan of Goblet of Fire book because it was so big. The actual book was good, you know, but there was a lot in it that I found dragged out a lot. And I really struggled with my disabilities. And it's also my least favourite film, Goblet of Fire, but it's Monica's favourite. So we argue about this all the time. Right, okay, Trevor Britton. Hi Victoria, I just wanted to say thank you for your fantastic channel. Your channel is my wife Tanya's favourite on YouTube. Thank you so much, my darling. Tell her I said hello. Harry D, are you friends? Met with, spoken to Cherry Wallace, V-Guard, Sophie Beakey, Tessie Netting, and Busy Voices. Who's Busy Voices? Thank you so much for answering my question in the Q&A, Harry. I'm not. I don't really speak to anybody, to be honest. The only one I speak to, I speak to Flourish and Bloss. I think that's it. I don't really speak to any of the YouTubers. I don't tend to follow anyone else. I don't tend to watch many videos. I watch my friend Antonia Davitt, who I shouted at last Saturday. Potter Poppet, who I shouted out today. There's another one, I can't remember her name. It's a French lady, her collection is to die for. But yeah, I don't really follow anybody else. I'd rather just have my own influence, if that makes sense, and just focus on mine. Josie Cube, fan of Kiki channel. Thank you so much for answering your question. You are so kind to your followers. Thank you so much. I try. I don't know if I succeed, but I try. What have we got? What have we got? Cherry Blossom. Wow, lucky to be outside of her home. I know. A friend of mine who owns Museum Context drove us there. I know Peter, the Potter collector, put his business card in her letterbox when he visited. I thought that was funny and very, 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 very sneaky. Back years ago, I knew there would be a great author that would later make movies. I read tarot cards and that is what I read. Oh, wow. You should do my cards sometime, if ever you're interested, that is. Joanne Gryffindor, pick your favourite subscribe box, Geek Gear or Hagrid's Truck. Oh my God. That's so tough. You get more in Geek Gear boxes, but it's becoming really tough to choose between the two. My favourite was the Wizarding Trunk, but that cost an absolute fortune to get shipped to the UK. Hagrid's Trunk is very good, although when I had my first box, was it in April? Was it April I had my first box? No? March I had my first Hagrid's Trunk. I was being nagged by all of you to get it, so I gave in and got it. And it was such a good box. And then I loved the next box, but it didn't blow me away like the first one did. But then Geek Gear's ones, I don't know. It's really, really tough to choose between the two, I've got to be honest. Yeah, give me a couple of months and ask me again. And then I will know. Oh, the cards didn't tell you her name. Oh, well, maybe it was worried that you'd go and stalk her or find her or something. I probably would have. Okay, Olive Mad, could you please talk about that time you could have been in the Crimes of Grindelwald film, but you had to cut your hair or something? How did it come about? You had to ask that question, didn't you? It's one of my biggest regrets. Okay, so I've been doing TV for a long time, as you guys know. I've got an IMDb channel, an IMDb page that needs to be updated. It's so old, and I was a member of a, what's the word they call it? It's an agency, but it's an agency for background artists. Anyway, I kept emailing this agency because I knew the agency was working with Fantastic Beasts, and I knew, because they're code worded, and I knew the code word. And I kept nagging. They kept sending me messages saying, no problem, Victoria, we will tell you when we get something. Anyway, I then had a message to say, would I be available for 16 days to work on Fantastic Beasts, or the code word. I can't remember what the code word was. But you would have to cut your hair. But at the time, my hair was down to my bum. And it was 16 days. And obviously, I had really young children, as in like Harry, because he's 10 now, but what was he then, 7 or 8? He was only young. And for me, he's my youngest, so to me, he's my baby. And I remember ringing my friend up who lived in London at the time. And I said, don't want to say anything too certain because I don't know what's going to happen. Excuse me, but if I decided to go for it, can I stay with you for 2 weeks? And she was like, oh my God, I'd love to, blah, blah, blah. It just so happens that her children are my godchildren. And I'd love to have stayed with her for 2 weeks, but it is a long time when you've got kids. So I tried everything to get them to do a wig or to wear a hat, and they said no. And there was, if they'd cut my hair, which they were looking at doing because it was so long, there's no guarantee I would have even been in the scene. So I could have gone through all that for 2 weeks and then maybe not even been in it. Not even made it onto set, by the way. It would have been a case of I would have had to have waited away from set, because I know that they were incredibly secretive with their filming while they were filming, so you probably wouldn't have been allowed on anywhere near the set unless you were absolutely needed at that point. So I would have had to have waited in a room away from everybody else, away from the main set itself. And I just couldn't gamble with it. I wish I'd done it now, but I couldn't have gambled. I would have, yeah. It was the scene where Queenie is in Paris and she's looking for Jacob and it's raining really heavy. You can only see her. You can see people moving about, but you can't see who they are. And chances are I wouldn't have even been anywhere near Queenie. So it was, yeah, I do regret it. It would have been an amazing experience, but these things happen for a reason. So I learned by my mistakes. I know the code word for the film now, for this new one, so I'll keep an eye out again. You never know. But they're filming in Rio de Janeiro, aren't they? Only partly. A friend of mine actually who works in the studio, before the lockdown happened, it was the week before the lockdown happened when I was there for my birthday, he was coming out of one of the rooms and he actually bumped into somebody, looked up, and it was Newt Scamander. He was like, what? It's Newt Scamander, it's Eddie Redmayne. He knocked into him, and apparently he was just so lovely and couldn't apologise to my friend enough. I was like, I am so jealous of you. I would have loved that. Oh my God. Okay, so I hope I've answered your question, Olive. Astrid, what's your favourite wizarding family? It's got to be the Weasleys, isn't it? The favourite family's got to be the Weasleys. I love Mrs. Weasley. I can imagine her as an auntie or something. It'd be great. Potter Poppet, I have to go, my lovely, but lovely to see your face. Oh, Potter Poppet, bye-bye, darling. Whatever you're doing today, enjoy. I love your feed. What's feed? Emma Fotheringham. Alison Creaser? How are the shelves coming along? Can't wait to see them when they're finished. Yeah, they're coming along. I'm looking at them thinking, oh my God. There's a lot to do. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11 that I haven't even started painting yet. So there's 11, okay? And then I've got one I'm halfway through doing. One top half is kind of done and the bottom half is going to take forever to do. And then I've got if you saw the picture of the potion room, I've got 2 of those going up, and I'm actually umming and ahhing about them because I wouldn't mind adding some features to the actual shelves themselves. Maybe some 3D features perhaps, I'm not sure. It's going to be a while. There's a section in front of me that's completely finished. That's done. I can dress that now, but I don't want to dress it because I don't want to get anything on my stuff. So yeah, it's taking forever. It really is taking forever. I was actually thinking of getting on with it today after the video, but I just want to chill today. Maybe tomorrow instead. I'll get on with it tomorrow. I'm enjoying not having to rush with things. I'm enjoying doing it, and I also think that when I finish I'll be gutted because I'll want to do something else. I've got something else coming in this corner as well that you guys don't know about yet. I've got another section going up. You didn't know that, did you? It's not even started yet. Everything's still there from where it was before, but that section is also going to be completely done as well. It's going to be difficult because I've got to do something in that section I've never done before. Everyone says how easy it is, and I'm like, really? Is it? Really? I don't know. I'm too scared to do it. I will try. I wish Janice could come over. She could do it for me, because I know her and Maria are probably really good at it. Okay. Do people ask you a lot for your items if they can buy them or give them away? I had I give a lot away, to be honest. Not so much this year, more because of the lockdown, but when I did the book night in February, I always, whenever I do Waterstones events, I'll either make loads of chocolate frogs to sell for charity, for Lumos charity. I couldn't tell you how much I made last time. I did really well. I sold, they were quite big mine, but I sold like 2 for £5, and obviously the money went to charity. And then this time round, I got a load of like doubles that I've got, and I took them, and whenever the kids did really good artwork, I let them choose something from the bag, so they could choose like Harry Potter items from the bag. I sold a Valentine's miniature cabinet. When did I sell that? It was last summer, I think. That was a ridiculous price that the person offered me, because I didn't realise. I know that Valentine's miniature stuff is very valuable, because he always does one-offs, but I had no idea how much people were prepared to buy this tiny, tiny cabinet that I had. It was a shock. But it was something that I think Sean at the time just wanted it gone. So I bought it really cheap, love him. And I asked his permission, did he mind me selling it on? It was a little while later it was, but I just didn't have the room, and it didn't look right in my house. And there was somebody in America that desperately wanted something of his. So I did sell that, and that was that was shocking how much that was worth. But other than that, no. I mean, people don't tend to ask me if they can buy things. I think it's because they know that I won't part with stuff. I do part with some, and it's just to pay for other things. But it's mostly stuff that I've got doubles of, or like the J.K. Rowling autograph I sold, I think it's about 4 years ago. I actually put that money towards the Gryffindor common room cabinet that Janice now has. But the money I got for that cabinet, I bought my Defense Against the Dark Arts cabinet with. And Janice is a Gryffindor, so it suits her better. And Janice is amazing. Kaylee, I adore Flourish and Blossom. She's such a sweetie. She really is. Yeah. She loves her Animal Crossing, doesn't she? It's all she's playing at the moment while she's in work. I haven't spoken to her for a couple of weeks. Joanna Griffin, hi Victoria, what's your all-time favourite Harry Potter Japan item? It's the golden snitch puzzle. That's my favourite Japanese item. However, if I had Hermione's mirror, which was a Japanese item, or the Boggart jewellery cabinet, that was a Japanese item. I don't know, I think my attitude might change, but they're stupidly expensive to buy now, so they're never going to be something I'll be able to earn. Shell F, hello darling, how are you? Do you think there will ever be a time, dare I say, get tired of Harry Potter? I'm not ever growing up Harry Potter forever. I wouldn't know. There are times, and I'm not going to talk about it because I did say on my Instagram, that was it, done. There are times like this weekend or this week, last week, that got a bit much in the Harry Potter world. And Alarm 18 knows this, where I think both of us wanted to just go, we're done. As for Harry Potter, it runs in my blood. It's part of me. It's me. It took me 8 years to get this Buffy tattoo in 2008. No, 2007. It took me 5 minutes to get that one done. So, you know, that just says it all. I didn't take 5 minutes to think if I wanted to get that done. It runs in my blood. It's who I am. My husband thinks I love it more than him. It's close. It's really close. But no, I could never get bored of Harry Potter. I don't watch the films all the time because I like leaving a big gap and then enjoying them, watching them again. But other than that, no. I could never get bored of Harry Potter, ever. And no, I'll never grow up either, darling. Okay, let's have a look. What's your next special item you would like to own? And yes, go for doing a prescription box. You would be amazing, plus you would be fine. I would definitely purchase it. Rachel Brock, so thank you so much, my darling. I'd love to think of one, but I wouldn't even know where to start. I couldn't do it myself. I'm scared enough for selling my pin badges, and there's only 100 of those. I wouldn't even know where to start. I would think it would just be, and I'd be I'd be worried about upsetting people or letting people down. So I don't know if I could. I really don't. What's your next special item? What next special item would I like? The Umbridge, the Dolores Umbridge cycling tightrope thing that you could get from Weasley Wizard Wee Shop. The amount of times that I saw that in Warner Brothers Studio, it wasn't the best quality. I kept putting it back. I must have seen it on like 5 or 6 trips. I'd love to try and find one of those, only for a good, you know, for a decent price. I wouldn't pay stupid for it because I'm not that desperate for it. But I think I'd like to find that. The cursed necklace obviously was one, but I've got one now, so I'm happy with that now. But yeah, I think the Umbridge on the tightrope with the things like, I really hate children. I will have order. Da, 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 da. What are you looking forward to most when lockdown is over? Getting my hair done. Sorry, that's Reboot Your Life. Getting these babies covered up with my bleach. I really need it because I wish my hair was this colour all over. Yeah, I want my hair done badly. I have, because I'm a qualified hairdresser, believe it or not. I was going to try and attempt to do it myself, literally just the front and where my parting is, and then get everyone else and wait them for the hairdressers. But I don't know for definite which strength bleach she used, so I don't want to buy a weak one and then have it on my hair for like 2 hours. I'm not sure if it'll show it. Yes, it does. That bit there is when Philip Schofield announced that he was gay, believe it or not, because the woman that was doing my hair completely forgot about me watching the screen and the hairpiece broke. It was like everything in the salon just stopped and we were like this. And then when she went back to my hair, it came off, but it's underneath, so it's fine. But I laughed. I thought it was really funny. I'll never forget Philip Schofield coming out as gay now. Louise Briggs, can I ask where can I buy Luna Lovegood's glasses from, please? Platform 9 3/4, my darling. They're not open at the moment. They won't be open now until the lockdown is lifted. But platform 9 3/4, as far as I know, you can get 2 pairs. You can get the ones with the colours inside, and then the plain ones which are pink and blue. Is that right? But you can get both sets there, I'm pretty sure. If not, you can get the ones I've got, and they come in a little pink case. So when the lockdown's lifted. Where would be the best place to stay when you go to visit Warner Brothers Studios? Clementine, if you like, darling, I've got a hotel. We've got a hotel that we stay in. I will send you, if I get Janice to resend me the link, or Maria to resend me the link, I will send you that link, my love. So you can stay in the same hotel we stay at. What we got? The extended Chamber of Secrets is hilarious. Borgin and Burke scene is interesting. I know, Millie. I love that scene, as you can imagine, because there's so much that you get to see. I was screenshotting everything. I was. Alex, what is your favourite piece of Harry Potter music? Mine would be The Friend that plays during the last scene of Half-Blood Prince when Fawkes flies away. That is a beautiful piece. I like the... I can hear it in my head, but I don't know what it's called. Da, 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 da. Actually, no, that sounded more like, I don't know, Inspector Gadget or something. Or Mission Impossible. I can't remember the name. It's when you see, they're going around, they're outside and they're going around the tower. Gryffindor have just won the Quidditch match, thanks to Ron Weasley. And you see him and Lavender on the stairs through the window, and then it pans around. You've got Jacob then. No, not Jacob. I just watched Twilight, so I'm obsessed. Then it pans around the tower, and you see Malfoy then at the tower looking over. That music that's played there, it's played quite a few times in the film, but that bit of music, I love that bit of music. And the Weasley Stomp, that was actually played as I left the church when I got married. Louise Briggs, would love the studio tour to build Chamber of Secrets. That would be amazing. It would. It's such a shame that they took it all down. Karina Gasper, hello my darling. Hi Victoria, it's my 3rd live with you. Oh, welcome back, sweetheart. I was wondering what wizarding career you would pursue. Everything goes silent. What would I be good at? I don't know, maybe become like a Madame Pomfrey or something? Or a Professor Trelawney, I think. I quite like the idea of becoming Professor Trelawney. Or working like the 3 broomsticks, like Madame Rosmerta maybe, because I love working in my pub, I do. Gryffindor Princess, yes, it was me who said you sent you some pictures. I've got the Horcrux necklace with the letter inside. Oh, yes, you did, my darling. It was so beautiful. I love that necklace. Reboot Your Life. Oh, I would love Fleur's Yule Ball dress. Oh, my God, her waistline. Yeah, I know. It's blimmin' tiny. Shouldn't be allowed. Elisa, you said my name right. Van Collerley. Yay! Is that right? Celebrate. Rachel Broxton, patrons all the way. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, Liam, what's the next Noble Collection item you're getting if you haven't got them already? There's loads I haven't got of. I like Dumbledore's cup. I don't like the fact it's made of plastic. I would love to have that, but it's made of plastic. I do keep looking at the Tom Riddle's diary with the basilisk fang in it, but what puts me off that is the diary's made of resin. So it's not an actual book, you can't open it, but it looks really good. So I am tempted to get that. Everything else I think I've got. I wouldn't mind getting another Ravenclaw diadem because obviously my one's the old version where the stone's fallen out because it hasn't got the claws on the stone. So I wouldn't mind getting another one. Oh, could you do a video about places to visit in London, things from the films and best collector shops? Reboot Your Life, that's a very, 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 very good idea. I will have to have a think. Whisperer, what a good one to do when the lockdown is over. Yes. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. As my lead race hubby says, you've brightened up many a hard day for this fellow spoony girl. Thank you, and God bless you and yours. Oh, bless you, darling Nina. Thank you. Hello, Janice. It's my baby. I've spoken to you more than Adam I've spoken to you this lockdown. Are you okay, my love? Did you have a good natter with Maria yesterday? 2.5 hours on the phone. My God. We don't even get that. Kaylee, I love the LitJoy crates. They're 7 unbox on my channel in a few weeks when it arrives, but it's so expensive. Yes. And Kaylee, that's why I stopped getting them. I got one and I wasn't that impressed with it. The quality of the items was great, but it wasn't, for me personally, in that box, maybe the rest of them were okay. For me personally, it was nothing new. So I cancelled my subscription. Joe Cartsmith, I am really sorry, but I have to go now. My mum has just called me down and enjoyed this question Q&A and still going to become a patron. Thank you so much, Joe, my darling. Josie who, what do you think of your boggart would be? I think I'm with Harry on this one. Dementor's Azkaban. Would be horrible, but I couldn't help but dabble in the dark arts. I know, I'd have to try. I'd be one of those kids in the bedroom kind of going, it won't make any difference what I do, mum. And that's so what I'd be like. What would my boggart be? Spider? I'm petrified of spiders. That's why I don't go on the exercise bike in the shed, because I've got I don't know if you've seen, but I've got a massive studio at the back of my garden. And the spiders in there are so big they could charge rent. They are so big. So it would be a spider. Astrid, I love the Weasleys too. Whisperer, the VIP patron, sneak peek at those shells was to die for. Yes, you guys get treated and so spoilt. Where did you get your bubbling cauldron? Rebecca, hello darling. Right, I will put the link down below. It's making a hell of a mess everywhere. There's water all over the floor. This was actually from Asda, this cauldron plastic bit, but the machine inside can go in anything. It can go in any bowl of water. It can even go in like a little cauldron like that. As long as it's something that can hold water, the cauldrons can go in anything. But that was from eBay, and I think I paid £7 or £8 for it. They're really cheap. They used to be really expensive. They've gone right down in price now. But I'll try and find the link. I don't think I can do it on this one. And I will put it down below for you. Let me have a quick gander. Let me have a look. Let me see if because last time it asked me to sign into my eBay and I don't know my details. Oh no, it's let me sign in. I can't remember my stuff. Purchase history. Oh, see? Yeah, no, it won't let me sign in. Oh, hang on. Is it allowing me? Oh, it is. Yay. You're in luck. It's allowing me to sign in. Oh, my nose is terrible today. Oh. Right, let's have a look. I love my bubbling cauldron, but it does make a mess on the floor. It's just water, but it does make a mess. Right, I paid £6.89 for it, and it was tracked, so it was sent by track and trace. That's a long, it's going to be a long link, but I will put it there in the chat so you guys can see it. There we are. And I recommend getting the electrical cord with it as well, because otherwise you're going to struggle, because I think it's 12 volts and we don't necessarily have things with 12 volts here. Right, Melissa Cooper. Hi Victoria, what movie do you wish were more like the books? Love watching your channel. Ah, thank you so much. I don't feel beautiful today, but thank you so much, darling. I think I was disappointed with, I've obviously not now, I love the films now. I was disappointed with Deathly Hallows because there was a lot that they missed. They did try and get it all in the films, but there was a lot that they changed, especially towards the end. Harry becomes the Master of Death. Harry fixes his wand. Voldemort is killed in the Great Hall. You know, there's these little things. Neville was still played as the geek before he killed Nagini, and that is not how it is in the book. In the book, he's a hero. It's just, yeah. So I think Neville needed to be placed, he needed to be created or shown more as a hero in Deathly Hallows Part 2. Because I think they should have done that. He was incredible. I love Neville, and he's the hero that we needed more of. Oh, thank you very much, Jack Branford, taking me through my tattoos. Okay. So this is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is the Joss Whedon design. From the comic books, if I'm right. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because it does that when I'm like this. It's because this is done so I can physically see it. What I didn't realise and wasn't planned is my kids' middle names are BV and S, and that is BV and S, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So it also stands for Benjamin, Stuart, and Vivian. So it's really cool to have that. But that I had back in 2007. It needs redoing. It's faded a lot. And then obviously I've got my Always tattoo, which is going to be on my pin badge. I've got the 3 stars from the American Harry Potter books from each page. And then the Always is in J.K. Rowling's handwriting, but it's also something I say to my kids all the time. I'll say I love you always and send them 3 stars or 3 kisses. And then the 3 stars also represent that they've got 3 children. So that is I love that tattoo. It was really, really painful getting that one done. That blooming hurt there. But yes, they're my babies. I wouldn't mind having more done here. There's something I want written here, but that is for me to know and for my friend to find out, because he's got to get it for me. Yeah, I definitely want something written there, but I don't know when I'm going to get it done, because I've got to get the piece of writing first. Oh, bye, Rebecca Butler, sweetheart. Hello, James. I'm new here. Well, welcome, sweetheart. Cut me and I bleed Harry Potter. Kaylee, yes, very much so. That is me in a nutshell. Big fans of Harry Potter. James Fatheringham, yes, I love Harry Potter. Joanne Griffith, if you could pick your own golden trio, who would they be and why? As in my friends, my own golden trio would be Janice. It would be my best mate Jess. And probably Monica. Even though she drives me absolutely insane, my daughter, we are thick as thieves when we ever do anything together. So apart from driving each other crazy, we do create chaos. So it would probably be Janice, Monica and Jessica. So I should have had another J in there, shouldn't I? Reboot your life. We think it's because we just be completely crazy, the 3 of us. To be an extra on one of the last 3 films is on my bucket list, but I have no idea which agency to apply to. I have to make this happen if you have any advice. At the moment, when it comes to agencies, because of the fact they have halted filming, the agency could change. I don't know the agency right now. I know the actual casting agency, but as far as I know, casting is complete. But, and I do message them every now and again, but the actual agency for the extras, these supporting artists, I don't know that at the moment. The best thing to do is just join every single agency there is and hope to God that one of them is the right one. It doesn't cost to join agencies. And if you ever join agencies for supporting artists, you should never have to pay. I've joined many artists. I've never had to pay. How they get paid is when you work, they take 20% of your cut. So you don't even see that 20%. You just get paid normal. But yeah, it's more money in TV than there is in film as well, just to let you know. If Harry Potter were to return to present time, whether that be the Harry Potter or new characters centered around the Hogwarts universe, what do you think the new threat to the wizarding world would be? It'd have to be a disease, wouldn't it? A virus like we've got currently at the moment. This is a question we had actually in my course a couple of weeks ago. The last time I actually did my course, or when I went to class, online this was. When the terrorist attacks happened in 2012 in September 11, which was devastating, and obviously we had terrorist attacks here in London, and we've had terrorist attacks here in Manchester as well. They created, like, they made the Avengers films who were fighting terrorism and like Nazis and so on. Now it's a completely different thing. What do you fight? What do? You can't fight a virus. You can just stay out of its way and hope it doesn't get you. So yeah, it would have to be some sort of virus or something. I don't know. It's an interesting question though. Hi James, have you ever had one of your fans totally freak out when they recognised you in public? I'm sure you're just the sweetest person. I actually don't know what to do when I meet people in public. I had somebody, bless them, who came over when I was at the Harry Potter Studios, asked if they could have a photo with me. And I didn't mean to be rude, but I felt like I came across as quite rude. I had the picture, but I didn't know where to look. I was like, this is so unreal. I had a lady, bless her, last July. Was it last July? No, when did I go to? When was Wales Comic Con? It was last year, wasn't it? In the autumn. When I met Victor Crumb. I was in the queue to meet Neville, Matthew Lewis, and the lady who was in the queue in front of me was just telling her mum that I was there somewhere and that she was more interested in seeing me than Matthew Lewis. And when she turned around, I was behind her. She freaked. I loved it. She was such a sweetheart. I can't even remember her name, but she was so lovely. But yeah, she did get a photograph with me, and we actually stood talking for a while, me, her mum, and her, while we were waiting for Matthew Lewis. And it was just really nice. It was a really nice surprise. But yeah, I do get it. When I went to the Christmas do, the Wizarding World Christmas do, there were a lot of people there that obviously knew who I was, but it was because we were all in the same sort of world. And like you guys, we're all Harry Potter fans, all of us. So I had a lot of photographs that night, which was really nice. But then I had photographs with like not Cherry Blossom, who I was speaking to, with Flourish and Bloss. She was there as well, so I had photographs with her, and I had photographs of my friend Carl as well, who I hadn't met till that night. But yeah, it's really nice when it happens, but it's kind of like a what do I do? Monica gets it sometimes, bless her. When she started working at the Harry Potter Studios, she didn't tell them who her mum was. Because obviously I'm in the Warner Brothers studios. When you go into the holding room, you've got J.K. Rowling comes up, and then I'm literally just to the side of that, and I'm there waving at you, which is so nice. But she didn't tell anybody that I was in there, or I was her mum. It wasn't till it was a good couple of months later. She was in the canteen with her friends who she's working with that day. And she told them who her mum was. I think it came up in conversation, and the friend she was with completely freaked out. So she put me on video chat and showed me to this girl, and this girl didn't know what to do with herself. I felt so sorry for her. She's such a meanie. But it's nice. It's still not. I'm never gonna get used to it, but it is nice. Fan of Kiki channel, yes. Dumbledore's cup goblet is plastic. It is disappointing, and you can't even drink out of it because there's a hole in the cup, so you can't drink out of it. It's probably because the paint might be toxic or something, or maybe there's a health reason why you can't use it. Oh, Olive Mad. Are you excited about the Mina Lima Philosopher's Stone copy? God, yes. I am absolutely ecstatic about Mina Lima's copy of Philosopher's Stone coming out, because their work is just to die for. So to have that book in my collection, and the spine of it looks so grand, to have them, all 7 of them lined up on your shelf, how beautiful are they going to look? So yes, I'm very excited about that. Right, okay. Oh, hang on, what was that last one? Do you have a copy? Is it the Daily Prophet? Is that right? Is that what you said? Do you own a Daily Prophet? I own the covers, so you've got the covers of the newspapers. I've got those printed. I don't think they are official. I'm pretty sure they're not official, or are they? I don't think they are. I don't think they ever did them, did they? They did them recently. Oh, Ashley, hello, darling, from Australia. They have done it recently where they've done the prints. Mina Lima did the prints for obviously to buy, but I don't think they've ever released them properly. Never ever released the newspapers anyway. I'd love like a newspaper, proper like newspaper. I think everybody would, but yeah, they never released them. Can you get water vapor bubbling cauldrons from Amazon too? Yes, you can, darling. You can get them from quite a few places. What is making that noise? Oh, hang on, my candle has decided it's going to die. Is that what the noise is? Oh, that's fine. I can cope with that. My candle is dripping all over my book. If you can see. I have to pull it over a bit. Oh, wow, it properly is dripping. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to find somewhere safe to put it. It doesn't matter if it falls on this book, because this book's just a silly one. My spine candle. These candles are terrible. I bought these from Amazon, I think, because the ones I had before are from Tiger, and they were brilliant. They evaporated. The wax didn't go anywhere, but the wax is going. I don't know if you can see that. The wax is going everywhere with these, so don't think I'm going to get them again. I don't mind the wax going everywhere with that one, but then this, my spine candle, I don't really want the wax all over that one, but that's probably going to come off with some boiling water. Blooming wax, it gets everywhere. Okay. Yes, you could probably get them from Amazon. They might cost a little bit more as you buy in a bubbling cauldron. Try to avoid buying them around Halloween, because that's when the price goes up. Always try and buy before or after. Morning from Australia. I want to, oh hang on, it's just jumped. I want to get a Niffler tattoo. Oh, I'd love a Niffler tattoo.
Can I see 2 things?
Only if it's off camera, because it'll get stopped. What's the matter?
I got first game of the day on Fortnite, dub.
Okay. On the ottoman in the front room.
Bye, guys.
It's the weekend. He plays games on the weekend. Right, okay, let's have a look. Did you ever go to the behind the scenes? I did not, Olive Mad. I know Maria did. I did message them and said, could I please go as obviously back then they were doing the visits for YouTubers, but they had sold out by that point. This was the first time they did it, and they don't do it anymore. They don't do like the free ticket thing for YouTubers anymore. They stopped doing them except for really big events. So unfortunately, no, I didn't. I'd love to though. I'd love to go. We planned, me and Harry were meant to go this month to the studios to see obviously Celebration of Slytherin, but yeah, never mind, it'll reopen soon. Camisano, is that right? I can't pronounce the first bit. I'm so sorry. Victoria, love your videos. You have such an infamous positive attitude, and your collection is absolutely magical. Thank you so much. I love that they use the 3 stars there like I use. I love those 3 stars. Thank you so much, my love. I try. I am trying. I'm trying hard. Ashley, have you heard a review of the Death Eater 1 set from Noble Collection? I haven't. Have you? Have you heard a review of that? Which Harry Potter movie would you want to remake? You're going to hate me. I'd love to keep as much as I could of the special effects and the actors. I'd love to remake the Goblet of Fire. Only because when I read the book, right, I've talked about this before on my channel, but when I read the book, I absolutely loved the whole Wizarding World Cup, the Quidditch World Cup thing. That blew me away, and I was so excited about watching that on screen. And then it never came. I was gutted. I almost walked out. I would love of them to add all of that. It seems like they spent so much money on the special effects that they'd forgotten about the sets and stuff, and it was like, yeah, never mind. Don't you think it would be really cool if Noble Collection did the Weasley clock replica? It would, but you can imagine it would be like the Mad Eye Moody stuff. They wouldn't be able to post it outside of the UK. It would be horrific for them to do it. If they did a miniature version, or a company like Hallmark or something did a miniature version, then yes, out of plastic, but not an actual clock. I think that there would be way too many problems with that being posted, but it would have been amazing. Any advice on getting the Lootcrate Horcrux pins? Oh, I've got those. I literally got them because I was with the I was with Lootcrate when they did those Horcrux pins. I've got to be honest, my darling. Where did that go? That's just disappeared. Jack Branford. They are incredibly hard to get hold of. I've also noticed. Oh, thank you for following me, darling. I'll follow you back if you like. I've always also noticed that a lot of people are after the quick quotes quill of Rita Skeeter from the Wizarding World in Florida as well. That again is also something incredibly hard to get hold of. I had no idea. I really didn't. I've got one upstairs. I bought it years ago, but I didn't know they were really hard to get hold of. I've been inundated by people asking for them, so I don't know why the sudden rush to want them, but that is another item. So if anybody wants to message me about that, then I'm just letting you know that they are really hard to get hold of. So yes, I know a lot of people, Jack, want those pin badges. Have you got the pictures of all of them? Because if you haven't, I've got the picture. I've got the pins themselves. I can take a picture and send them to you. But yeah, they are lovely pins. I don't know what the fascination with those pins are, because you're not the only person that's looking for them. I know a lot of people are after the full collection. What do you like more, Honeydukes candy or Muggle candy? It's got to be Muggle candy. That sounds awful, but I can't get enough of Galaxy chocolate or Lindor chocolate. Oh my god. I'm not fussed on Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. Oh, bye-bye, Barbara, sweetheart. See you on the group chat. Oh, good question. Joanne Gryffindor 86. What item in Noble Collection would you love them to remake? Well, one, the spine candle that they did long time ago. Harry's glasses, love that to come back out. Bellatrix's jewellery, love that to come back out. Luna Lovegood's jewellery set as well, the earrings, the necklace and the ring she did. I'd love that set to come back out. I'm trying to think what else there is. I think that's it for now. Okay. Yes, darling Nina, you can become a patron from anywhere in the world. The currency changes for you, so that's the good thing about Patreon. Doesn't matter where you are in the country. I've got people from New Zealand, I've got people from Norway, I've got people from America, I've got people from, I don't think I've got anyone from the UK. Or have I? I'm not sure. But I've got people from all over the world have become patrons. So yes, definitely, Nina, that's not a problem at all. Anybody can join from anywhere in the world. The Dark Arts Collector's one from the Wizarding World. That's not the one they did every year. They do it around April, May time every year, or is it June? I have got a gold and black one, if that's the one. I'm not sure if that's it. Oh, thank you so much, Nina. That's really, really kind. Yeah, I think it was gold and black. Well, I must have then. Oh, Rachel Broxton, you're from the UK. I'm so sorry. Oh, and I have. Yes, I've got UK deals and giveaways as well as UK. Oh my God. You know me. Come on now. This blonde is becoming actual like part of my brain now. Okay, so yeah, we've established that now. Right, and that's it then, my lovelies. I'm going to have to go. Oh, hang on. I would love to get the Rita Skeeter Quick Goats quill. I am thinking about trying to make my own. Do you know what? That's a really good idea, to try and make your own. There's bound to be people that have got it, have videos online how to do it. What do you think of the Harry Potter audiobooks read by Stephen Fry? Love them. Absolutely love them. I grew up with audiobooks. They are amazing, Ben. And also, Stephen Fry has a book coming out. I'm not like advertising it or anything. I'm just letting you know. He has a book coming out called Troy in October. There's a link on my Harry Potter UK page. You can order for £20 only a pre-order a signed copy. So I've pre-ordered a signed copy of his book just so I have Stephen Fry's autograph. For £20 as a bargain. So yeah, I have got that. Right, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll do another live in 2 weeks. So don't forget to keep checking back for that. So it'll be the same time, 6 o'clock in 2 weeks' time. Make sure you have some fantastic questions for me to answer. You're very, very welcome, Shell. Dina, hello, darling. Oh, see, I try. Bringing awesome. Are you going back straight away when they open? No, the spaces for they will not be offering spaces for anybody at the studios without ringing the people who actually had physical tickets booked. We were going to book them last minute because I have Wizarding World Gold, so I could book tickets last minute and have no problem doing it. And I have friends who work there who can sort it. But for people who actually had physical tickets for certain dates, they will ring them and give them priority first, which is of course what they should do. And then I'll go then afterwards. So yes, make sure that you guys please take care, and remember that I absolutely adore you all. I love you all, and I will speak to you very soon. Don't forget to join Patron. It's worth it.